Hi, my name is Paula Vassar. The last part of my presentation will focus on assessing the competitive environment and planning for the future in the global marketplace. Assessing the competitive environment is a critical skill for management. In the fast-changing world of healthcare information technology, its importance is heightened further by the complexities of the industry and the influence of the regulatory environment. The dynamics that exist within and between these organizations have until recently not been conducive to the adoption of a cohesive nationwide system of IT in healthcare. Hospitals in the United States have been reluctant to share data with non-affiliated organizations for competitive reasons. Patient information is an extremely valuable asset, and many medical centers have adopted proprietary systems to tie physicians more closely to their organizations. The guidelines established by the government, however, have changed many of these factors. Not only does interoperability between these systems provide higher quality service and a much smoother continuum of care for patients, it's also mandated by the federal government in order for hospitals to qualify for financial incentives and avoid penalties later on. Nevertheless, the incongruence between market competition and community-wide data exchange has been a significant stumbling block. It's therefore not surprising that the U.S. healthcare industry has lagged behind its counterparts in other industrialized nations in adopting comprehensive IT solutions. But recent legislative measures have underscored the importance of implementing electronic health records and other similar systems. The next 5 to 10 years will provide many opportunities for information technology firms in healthcare, but the financial incentives offered by the government have also intensified the competitive environment. There are currently hundreds of IT firms offering information technology solutions to the American healthcare industry. What's important to remember is that IT firms provide products and services to a wide variety of business organizations. Managers, therefore, need not only to understand the competitive threats of other IT firms, but also the competitive environment that influences the healthcare organizations they serve. Throughout my years as a broadcaster, I've developed a solid understanding of the often complex regulatory environment that affects competition within the industry. Having worked closely with promotions and programming, I also have an extensive knowledge of the politics and organizational behavior that affect business relationships in the marketplace. In addition, my academic career has given me a better understanding of how competition affects the economic environment, how the number of firms in the marketplace and the substitutability of their products, for example, will influence purchasing decisions of hospitals and other healthcare organizations. Planning for the future in the global marketplace requires information systems managers to have a solid understanding of the cultural differences that exist between international organizations. There's been a lot of focus on the domestic healthcare industry in the United States, but many of the IT firms providing electronic health records and other similar products and services have been doing a considerable amount of business overseas as well. Acquisitions and mergers have created a perfect environment for firms to take advantage of international opportunities. As the U.S. healthcare system continues to work toward the goal of having a fully implemented system of electronic health records by 2015, lessons can be learned from the best practices of nations that already have done so. Throughout my academic career, I've had the good fortune of working with a very diverse group of peers. As a graduate student working on my first master's degree, I worked closely with international students from Morocco, Taiwan, South Korea, Nepal, and Colombia, to name a few. I've benefited greatly from intercultural experiences that I've had. Among my strengths is the ability to apply what I've learned from this diverse and talented group to any encounter, either personally or professionally, in which cultural differences may be relevant. Despite any cultural differences, however, there are core values that are almost universal. These include compassion, trust, honesty, fairness, responsibility, and respect for others. It's through these common values that alliances and partnerships are created and maintained. Our global economy has much to offer. It's up to us to take advantage of these opportunities. This concludes my presentation. I'd like to thank Western Governors University for giving me the opportunity to share with you my insights and for broadening my understanding of the information technology industry and how it applies to the delivery of healthcare in the United States. Thank you.